thousands of North Korean troops massing in Russia entered combat against Ukraine. About 11,000 North Korean soldiers were believed to be based in the Russian border region of Kursk. Kyiv has warned that Moscow, alongside the North Korean soldiers, has now amassed a 50,000-strong force to wrest back parts of the border region seized by Ukrainian forces. North Korean troops have already participated in battles against the Ukrainian Armed Forces, says the Chief of the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine Anatolii Barhylevych. In addition to the fact that North Korean soldiers have already been recorded fighting with Ukrainian soldiers, Barhylevych told. These are mostly general military units. They are disguised as indigenous people of the Far East. They have the appropriate documents. They are trained to conduct operations in the European part, said the Chief of the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. On November 20, Ukrainian military had launched Storm Shadow missiles at Russia for the first time. In the Kursk region, the Ukrainian Armed Forces wounded at least one North Korean general and killed several officers, despite the fact that the Kremlin decided to keep the North Koreans on the second line of defense, the Financial Times reports. The source writes that Ukrainian intelligence spent a long time looking for the place where the Kremlin hid the command of the DPRK troops located in Kursk. It is known that Pyongyang sent General Kim Jong-bok to Russia to look after its soldiers. During the attack on Mariano, one of Kim's generals was seriously wounded. It is possible that we are talking about the above-mentioned character. It is also known that several officers from Kim's army were liquidated. According to Ukrainian officials, soldiers from the DPRK are in the second line of defense in Kursk region. Together with Putin's army, they want to drive the Ukrainian armed forces out of Russian territory by January 20, 2025. Intelligence reports that there is an underground Kremlin bunker in Mariano. Both Russian and North Korean officers could be there. The location is very convenient for the Russian Federation to command their troops in Kursk, which is why Kyiv fired about 10 Storm Shadow missiles at the underground base, which are designed to destroy underground shelters. But according to Global Defense Corp, as a result of the Storm Shadow missile strike on the Kursk region, 500 North Korean soldiers were killed. 18 Russian soldiers could have been killed. Analysts cite the Telegram channel Dosi Shpiona, reporting that during the strike, Storm Shadow missiles hit the sanatorium of the Russian Presidential Affairs Directorate in Mariano, Kursk region. According to the Telegram channel, 18 Russian servicemen were killed and 33 wounded. Among the dead are many Russian officers from the southern and eastern military districts. The death of the first deputy commander of the Leningrad Military District, Lieutenant General Valery Solodchuk, was reported. According to the Global Defense Corp, 3 North Korean soldiers were wounded, 2 male officers and a woman. She was initially identified as a medic. Sources say she could have been an interpreter. 13 more Russian sappers, including the Deputy Chief of Staff of the 88th Mechanized Brigade, were injured while clearing unexploded ordnance at the site of the missile strike. The presence of such high-ranking personnel during the post-strike cleanup may indicate that the casualties extended beyond officers and a single general, says the article. South Korea also said earlier that North Korean soldiers in Russia's Kursk region have already been engaging in combat, adding that their deployment to battlefields had been completed as of the 13th of November.